What's going on, everybody? I'm TheGamingRaptor and welcome back to another Elden Ring video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my build to the Falx in Elden Ring. So lately guys, I have been posting videos pretty much one day a week, and the reason why is because of my sleep schedule, so I apologize for that. But for this particular build here, I wanted to work on the Falx because I have been hearing really good stuff about this weapon. This weapon is like very fun to play with in PvP and in PvE too, fighting against bosses by using like the Ash of War, which the Ash of War itself, I tried it, is honestly just so unbelievably nasty and disgusting. I don't know why it's such a good Ash of War. It really is. You just gotta press, well, one button, well, two buttons to be honest. It's both left and right triggers, and you'll basically get lots of damage and lots of bleed damage too. So in today's video, I wanted to go over my Falx build with you guys and show you what I did to make this build work for me in PvE and in PvP too, and that way it can help you if you're trying to make a build like this work for you. So if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think, and subscribe for more if you are new. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so here's a brief overview of the weapons that we have. So the weapon that we are wielding is the Falx. Now it is a +10 curved sword weapon, okay, and it does slash damage, and the physical damage for it is 262 plus 292, which is honestly not that bad. It's around like the 400s. Now the only thing that I will tell you guys is that this weapon does really better with this Ash of War. Now this is what the Ash of War looks like. So as you see here, I'm mainly running into my opponent. It's a way to just gain distance or close the gap between you and the opponent. So if you see a boss that back down that way, you can just close the distance, pretty much get something like that, or a slash that is. But the thing is, after you do the slash, you get to do a heavy. So if you do heavy or right trigger, you get this crazy animation of just damage, and it is so crazy on how many times I've been using it. I used it against like the Guyskin apostles, and I was honestly having a great time. All it was just me just doing this, just doing the slash and then going for these mini slashes, mainly the heavy slashes, and I was able to get some bleed proc and kill one of the Guyskin apostles. It was just crazy fun. Now you can dodge after this, but that's just the animation. I mean, you won't be able to dodge like very early. You'll be able to dodge like right after the animation's done. It's just after that slash. You can't dodge right after the heavies because you're gonna be stuck in this animation. You can't dodge. So you see, I'm trying to dodge. I can only dodge when the animation is done. So it's mainly a risk, or using the full Ash of War with the right trigger, like this full combo here. It's a risk because you're gonna have to be willing to take some damage too if you're wanting to get the full thing off. The attributes required to wield the Falx itself: you have to have a strength of 12, and you have to have dexterity at 15. So you want to just keep your strength around 12. Since this weapon is mainly a dex weapon, you mainly just want to keep your strength around 12 and put all your points into mainly dexterity. Well, not all your points, but you want to put your dexterity around like 80, I would say, and then put some more points into like maybe vigor or maybe into faith if you want to. Just really put it mainly into dexterity. Now the attribute scaling: strength is going to be a D, dexterity is going to be a B. Definitely want to put it all in the dexterity instead of strength. Since this weapon is a curved sword, it's going to mainly be a dexterity weapon. So you really want to just have your dexterity around 80 to make it work. And also this weapon does cause a blood loss buildup of 55. So you can put some arcane in there to help with that blood loss. Alright, so the seal that I'm taking the Dragon Communion seal. The reason I'm taking this one is to really use Golden Vow and also use Flame Grant Me Strength. Now I was thinking about doing Halachibiri, then you would have to switch the seals up and go for something different. But I thought the Dragon Communion seal would be okay. And the incandescent scaling isn't that bad, honestly. It's at 292. But another seal that you can also take is the Clawmark seal if you want to, because it is an easier seal to get, and you can just use it mainly for Golden Vow or Flame Grant Me Strength if you want to. But I'm just taking the Dragon Communion seal just for this build. Alright guys, so next we're going to be going over the fashion / armor and what I'm using. So I'm using mainly this like kind of assassin look. So I'm going for like the black hood, and I'm also going for the Death Knight armor. I'm taking Confessor gloves just to kind of make it work, and I'm also using Dialier's trousers too. So my guy here is not going to be the tankiest of them all, but because they're mainly an assassin. And plus again, I am in New Game +5, so there is a chance that I'm going to probably get one-shotted if I don't have Dragon Crest Ratio Talisman for pretty much anything. Moving on to talismans. So the talismans I'm taking Shard of Alexander to greatly boost the attack power skills to help raise this to like 15% for the Ash of War itself. It'll raise it up to 15%. I'm also taking Rotten Wing Sword Insignia to greatly raise the attack power with successful attacks. Whenever I get successful attacks onto a boss or my opponent, it's going to raise my attack power big times with successful attacks. I'm also taking Millicent's Prosthesis to boost dexterity, raise attack power with successful attacks as well to help these boost each other, since it's going to be the just duo right here of Rotten Wing Sword Insignia and Millicent's Prosthesis. I mean, it will boost your dexterity up to 85, but it's honestly okay. Now, the fourth one is honestly up to you. I'm taking Dragon Curse Great Shield Talisman to help with the damage negation because, again, like I said, I'm in New Game +5. I could get easily one-shotted. But if you're not taking the Dragon Curse Great Shield Talisman, if you're good at dodging, to be honest, you don't have to take the Dragon Curse Great Shield Talisman. I'm taking it just to help with just survivability. Lord of Blood's Exaltation is another good one you can take to help with the blood loss in the vicinity. Since you are using the Falx, and it does have a blood loss build up, so you can definitely take Lord of Blood's Exaltation to help with the blood loss vicinity and increase the attack power too. But that's up to you, honestly. It really is situational on which one you want to go for. I say Dragon Curse Great Shield Talisman. That way you can have that physical damage boost. And that way you don't have to worry about getting killed easily, but it really is up to you. All right, moving on to the Flask of Wondrous Physick. I'm taking the Strength Knock tier, and I'm also taking the Spike Crack tier. So the Strength Knock Crystal tier, this will help temporarily boost strength, and the Spike Crack tier, this will temporarily boost charged attack power. So the Spike Crack tier, it'll help boost with like charged attacks. So if I'm going for like a charge attack, it'll help boost that. It'll boost that big time. Since I'm going to be using the Ash of War itself, it'll help boost that big time too. So that's not bad, honestly, when using the Spike Crack tier. Strength Knot tier, that's going to help with strength overall. So it's really a good choice too to help boost that damage overall with this weapon. Alrighty guys, so the great rune that I recommend for you, all of you guys, is Radahn's Great Rune. Now the reason why I recommend this great rune is because it will help raise the maximum HP, FP, and stamina for this build particularly, since you will be using a bit of your FP to get more damage in, and plus your HP will be raised too, so it's not that bad. So honestly, Radahn's Great Rune is the way to go. Alright everybody, if you're looking for a low 200 build for PvP and invasions or whatnot, here's what I recommend for low 200 Falx build. So for Vigor, I would have Vigor at 60, that way you'll be able to survive longer and be able to tank a little bit of hits if you're in like New Game +1 or 2 or whatnot. But if you're in New Game +5, you're gonna have a bit of a time. You're gonna have to have Dragon Curse Great Shield Talisman to help with that damage negation. But Vigor always at 60. That way you just have the big health pool. For Mind, I would have Mind at 30. That way you'll be able to use the Ash of War as much as you want, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really mainly for the actual war, so I pretty much would want mine to be 30 just to balance that out. For endurance, you won't be needing too much endurance, to be honest. I mean, if you're wanting to run heavier armor, then you want to put your endurance, I would say, like around 35 in my opinion, but I decided to go for 25 since I'm using light armor. I wouldn't need endurance too much, to be honest. Strength, I would have strength at 12. That way you'll be able to wield the weapons. You just want to keep your strength at 12. For dexterity, it's going to be at 85 due to Millicent's prosthesis. That's the only reason why it's going to be at 85. Now you can trade Millicent's prosthesis out for Blood of Exaltation, and you won't have to worry about having dexterity at 85. I decided to just take Millicent's prosthesis just to get that increased attack power with successful attacks, and it will do better as well with Rotten Way Sword Insignia too, so that's why I'm taking Millicent's prosthesis. Now for intelligence, you don't have to worry about intelligence. For faith, I decided to put faith at 25. That way I can use Golden Vow and Flame Grant Strength to boost my attack and defense a bit. Now for arcane, I decided to put arcane at 38. The reason for that is to help with the blood loss a bit. I just wanted to put it at 38 and just use my points for arcane a little bit. Since this weapon does blood loss, definitely want to bump my arcane up a little bit more and just continue getting some blood loss as best I can. There you guys have it. That is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video on the Falx. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Falx in the comment section below, and please let me know what you guys thought about my build. What do you guys think of it? Do you guys think it's a good build? Do you guys think it's not a good build? Please let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear what you guys think, and please let me know if I need to change anything to make it better, make it a bit better. And also, if you are new, consider subscribing to join the Rat Pet today, as we are close to 13,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. And also, let's get the video up to maybe 40 likes or 50 likes if we can. 40 or 50, it'd be awesome if we can get this video out there more. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm the TheGamingRaptor. I appreciate the support big time. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share it with your family members. And I will see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.